friends, welcome back to another video. We're here on Orlando-based flight attendant. Hope you're doing wonderful. I'm currently in West Palm Beach. I'm about to work my third flight of the day, which is Palm Beach to Islip, New York, and we'll end the night in Islip with 15 hours. So I'll see you when we get there. Welcome to Long Island. It is currently 2:43 in the morning. I remember in my previous vlog I shared with you guys that my third flight was showing that it was delayed, and I was going to do some investigation because I couldn't really understand how my third flight was delayed. If I was supposed to keep the same aircraft all day, and it seemed like we were supposed to switch aircrafts in West Palm Beach. I don't know exactly how they figured out that we were going to keep the same aircraft, but we did. So that was good because we didn't have to worry about switching planes. And sometimes the only downfall with that is, say that we get to Palm Beach and our plane is delayed coming from somewhere else, then, you know, that kind of messes up our entire schedule, and there's a lot of room for stuff to not go well. I'm not being negative, I'm just talking from experience. And so I'm glad that we kept the aircraft. Our flights were, the first one was full going to Long Island, going from Long Island to Palm Beach. We had probably like 50 open seats, and our flight time was almost 3 hours. If there's something that you guys should know about me, is that I like my 2-hour flights, and then coming back was like 2:13, and we had about the same 50 or 55 open seats, and everything went well. We got here, it is super cold. I was like, oh, I do not miss living in the cold at all, guys. I do not. I think I am going to say a good night for now. I want to share a few things with you guys, but I feel like if I do that now, my night is just going to get even longer. So I'd rather just get some rest now and then talk to you guys in the morning. Welcome to the next day. It is almost noon. I slept so well last night. I am going to actually have some breakfast, and I ate half of my food yesterday, and I really wanted to like show you, you know, what ideally you could pack for a 2-day if you're a flight attendant, or if you're looking into transitioning to this job and you don't know if you should bring food or not. My go-to lately has been doing like a fruit bowl, so like strawberries and grapes. This thing was full, but I ate half of it yesterday. I packed some pancakes and some hard-boiled eggs, so I'm gonna put this for 30 seconds in the microwave. And funny story, there was one time I was heating up some hard-boiled eggs and I left them in there for like a minute and the whole thing exploded. And I remember this was when I was in my crash pad in Philly, and that was not a pleasant experience, and cleaning that up was really hard, my friends. I packed 4 of these oranges. I only have 2 left, so these will be for later in the afternoon for a snack. A Greek yogurt with granola. I have a chicken wrap with some dressing. I packed 2 of these. I ate one yesterday, and this will be dinner tonight. That's pretty much what I packed for this 2-day trip, and honestly is the first time in a long time where I feel like I packed just enough food for me not to buy anything out, and also not to starve during my layover or just go to those food ordering apps to get food delivered to my room. So hear me out. This is a tip that I'm going to give you, but don't go out there telling the world that you learned it from me, okay? Let's just say that you like to drink coffee and you fly a lot, but you don't like airplane coffee, and you're gonna go to Publix if you have Publix. If not, you can probably find this at Walmart. Café Bustelo instant packets. They're like $1 and some change for 6 of them, and you're just gonna pour this in your hot water and you're gonna have a nice hot cup of coffee that doesn't taste like, I'm not gonna say that, but yeah, that is the hack. So go to your nearest store, get you some of these, and next time you fly, just ask for some hot water. Yeah, just have a nice cup of coffee that actually tastes like coffee. What I'm actually gonna do right now is heat up my breakfast. I'll make sure that I give it 30 seconds, not a second more, because otherwise that thing's gonna explode and I don't wanna clean that. Number one, because I don't have the supplies and this is not my home. So I'm gonna run some hot water through the Keurig so that I can have a nice little coffee this morning. I forgot to tell you guys that I also packed sugar sugar-free syrup on those little containers that I found at dollar store. Just finished having breakfast and calling my family and checking in on everybody, and it is time now to finish up my bidding. I'm actually going through the bidding packet, which is where all of the trip for our bases are, and I'm just kind of narrowing down, you know, what kind of trips I want to do. There's a lot of trips that I'm only bidding for layovers because I think it's time for me to spend some time in Cancun. I don't know if I'm too junior from Punta Cana yet, but we're gonna go ahead and bid for a few of those and just hope for the best. This month what I'm doing differently is I'm actually just bidding for Saturdays and Sundays off. I'm not bidding for like specific dates. There's a lot of trips Monday through Friday, so I'm just assuming that I'm gonna get those stacked in those 5 days, and then I'll just have weekends off, which is something that I am looking for next month. In the previous vlog that I posted, someone actually commented, and Ms. Callie310, hi, nice to meet you. I am so happy you're going to training with my airline. I hope that everything goes well. But she was saying that, do I think about doing an update video for those of you guys that are joining the skies? Would love to get my thoughts, especially since, oh, that's nice. She said, I feel like you have been the only YouTuber that has been very open about the FA life at your airline. Yes, I always be super open about working here, only because there's a lot of misconceptions and a lot of people think that it's bad, and it's not. If you look at certain things, it's probably better than working at, you know, the bigger airlines out there. But I'm just wondering if some of you guys feel the same, if I should come up with an updated video about joining the skies. Maybe I can talk about the reserve life, how to choose an airline, how to apply. And honestly, I can even use that video to talk about how I became a flight attendant. I don't really think that there was ever a video on how I became a flight attendant, how I transitioned to this. A lot of people maybe think that I started posting videos when I became a flight attendant, but in reality was I had a YouTube channel before I became a flight attendant, and it was a travel channel, and obviously travel channels are super broad, so unless you have something niche, it's kind of hard for you to stand out. And so when I came to this job is when I was like, okay, let me actually vlog about the flight attendant life. So I don't know, what I'm trying to find out is if there's more of you guys out there that feel the same way. Would you guys like for me to work on a video about the FA life and, you know, how to transition to this journey, maybe picking a base, or what are some of the things that you should look for, you know, reserve time versus, you know, quality of life, or some of those things. Miss Callie310, I really hope that you have a fantastic time in training. Good luck with everything, and hopefully we'll see you on the line, and hopefully you picked Orlando as your base. I'm gonna continue working on my bidding, and I don't know what else I'm gonna do next. We'll figure it out together.
Will come from somebody. It could be him, it could not be him, and that's okay. Either way, don't take anything less than what you deserve. Thank you. Good luck. Thank you.
I am all set and ready to head over to the airport and work this one flight. Our aircraft is on the way, so should be here in the next 20 minutes or so. And so by the time we get to the airport, it should be fully clean and ready for us to work the flight to Orlando. So I'll see you when we get there. It is probably about 45 minutes after I landed from Islip. It was such an easy flight. I didn't realize that we only have 57 passengers on board, and we're flying on a 321, which I might have told you that part. So we had capacity for 230 because we were on the all 321. I only had 5 people sitting in my section where I do service. So it went by super quick. Only one couple purchased some items, and that was pretty much it. We just sat the rest of the flight. As we're approaching Orlando, it got bumpy, so the captain asked us to take our seats. So we cleaned up the cabin early for landing, made sure that everybody was strapped in, buckled up, and ready for landing. And that's pretty much it. And that's pretty much it. I don't have anything to do. I don't go back to work for another 4 days. So that's going to be a nice little rest. It is currently 8:52 and I am hungry, so I'm gonna make dinner and I'm gonna do some dishes and just kind of relax for tonight. And then tomorrow I'll think about, you know, doing other stuff. But let me know if you guys are interested in watching like at-home vlogs, like getting ready for work, or like,
you know, stuff obviously related to the flight attendant life, but you know, in a way it's kind of more of my personal life now that I'm settled again after a whole year of, you know, just being around. But yeah, let me know if that's something that you guys would be interested in watching. I think I'm going to let you guys go now. My roommate just got here. If you did enjoy coming to work with me, go ahead and smash that like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe, and I'm going to see you next Sunday for another flight attendant video. Take care.